Buckle up, Fairfield Prep. Today's Monday, December 7th. And we're here live in the Sub-Basement Studios with your lead anchors Patrick Godino and Gabe Aponte. This is the Monday Preport.
Pat, what are you doing?
I'm decorating myself.
I think those goes on Christmas trees, you know?
No.
That's what most people do.
No, I know, but every year my family wraps lights around me.
We put them on our tree, though.
No, I know, but we don't have a tree. I stand in the family room.
Oh, right.
And on Christmas morning, presents surround me.
Pat, it's definitely not how it works. I think your family needs to revisit the tradition.
They call me the HCT, the Human Christmas Tree.
Okay.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Monday Preport. This is our last episode of 2015.
Last.
And actually, we started in 2015, so this is a big day. Earlier.
It will be 2016 when we come back.
Thank you so much for that.
Exactly.
So let's start things off with a little semester recap. And we'll start off with the sport report.
Sport report.
Thank you for just repeating everything I'm saying, by the way.
You're very welcome.
Would you like to start it off?
Yes, I would.
Go ahead.
So for soccer, they tied their school record this year, getting all the way to the semifinals when they lost to Darien. But hopefully next year they'll win the semifinals and advance to the finals. Maybe win that championship.
One step at a time. Very good.
Exactly.
And football had a little bit of a rougher season. They went 5-5, but it was a time of rebuilding. They lost a few seniors from last year, stricken by injuries, so they're hoping to bounce back next year and come back strong just like they were the year before.
Crew won a bunch of medals in their endeavors in Philadelphia, and as for sailing, they also did very well in New Orleans.
That's right. And then another sport happened.
They did.
A fall sport.
Yep.
Moving on to the arts, the Prep band had a fall concert, which, as always, was a huge success. And they participated in a New England band competition in what is known as a band-off.
A band-off? I wish I was there for that.
Yes, don't we all?
The Prep players had an outstanding performance in our town, and some of the actors actually did some pretty awesome stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, Matthew Didelot did a lot. Brandon, we saw your performance. And Al Kelly killed it. Much like me in that last segment. Keep going.
Alright. For campus ministry, the papal visit was held in Philadelphia in October, and some of our students were actually able to get within 15 feet of the Pope.
This was an amazing opportunity. I think it was a group of about 6 students and a couple of administrators who went down, and every single kid who went, I've heard from, said it was a great experience, so that was awesome. And there were also, campus ministry also held a bunch of masses and retreats.
Don't forget the service.
Very true.
It was a great service.
It was a great service.
Remember
The
that
prayer service. The prayer service. We all, if you don't know what we're talking about, go back and watch last week's episode.
It was amazing.
And there was also a November Kairos, which we want to clear up because if you watch a few episodes ago, the one I did with Colin, I said that Gabe was kidnapped by Kairos to prevent him from leaking details about it. Turns out that was not true.
No, it was not that.
I still don't know if I believe that, but anyway.
You know what?
All right.
Just go to the interview.
You know what? Good idea. To clear things up, here's an interview that I did with Gabe and his spiritual leader, Grant Stone. Let's play that clip. So, Gabe, this is not the person who kidnapped you?
No, this is actually my spiritual training master from Kairos.
So you went on Kairos on free will?
Yes, I was not kidnapped.
Are you sure?
I don't know where you got your facts, Pat.
I don't. Okay. Well, I had a few questions for you guys about Kairos, if you wouldn't mind answering. So, first thing I'd like to know is, who were the adult leaders on the retreat?
We had Miss Muma, we had Mr. G, we had Mr. DeRosa.
The mustache. The mustache is
that was perfect.
The best leader there.
Amazing.
I mean, like,
it was great.
You can't go wrong with the mustache.
You can't go wrong with the mustache.
Okay. All right. Where do you guys go?
I think it was like an
old
like,
person home?
Yeah.
Like a senior citizen?
Senior citizen.
Yeah, it was senior citizen.
It was a home
it was a home. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay, great. How were the meals that were provided for you?
They were pretty good, right?
I think that there was pork.
The pork
slice.
Pork slice.
Yeah, the pork. Yeah,
boiled steaks.
It was so good.
Who would have
really
thought?
Yeah, it was
boiled steaks. Like no one would have expected it. It was amazing.
It went perfectly the whole time.
It did, right? Green beans and stuff. Canned green beans.
Oh my gosh.
They're amazing.
The rolls, the breadsticks
They had like pepperoni inside of it.
Happy New Year!
You guys
What are you doing, Ben? This is an interview.
This
is not you play with your Christmas tree.
Okay, alright, I'm fine, it's fine. So, if you had one word to describe your experience, what would you say?
Arachnophobia.
Getting caught in the web.
Guys, you know what? I'm done.
Oh!
Ridiculous.
What just happened? What was that, Pat?
I'm sorry. Here's what I would just like to issue an official apology
Really?
to the viewers of our program. That was me acting rashly. That was the result of not having a script and my emotions taking over my sense of professionalism
Well,
that I bring
apologize to
every
Mr. Christmas
single
tree.
day.
Please.
And I apologize for defacing you as well. But thank you for keeping me company because I was in the dark that whole time.
That is very good of you, Ben.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to bring you over to an interview that I had the pleasure of doing with R2-D2 about the new Star Wars movie. So, R2, how do you feel about being replaced by BB-8 in The Force Awakens? Those are some pretty hateful words there. How was the filming for The Force Awakens? Were you there to witness Harrison Ford breaking his ankle? Really? It was that extravagant? That's great. That's great.
Well, thank you for that. That was very informative.
Very.
Well, we'd like to stick with our on-screen theme this week for Today in Prep History, because as some of you may or may not know, there have been several prep grads who have gone on to the world of film, and we'd like to take this time to tell you about them. So, Gabe, what do you have for us?
Well, have you heard of Justin Long, class of 1996?
Yes, he was the voice of Dwayne in Hair High, correct?
Yeah, he's done some things that are much bigger than that. I don't know how
Okay,
right.
I mean, alright. Who else?
Also, Peter Sarsgaard of 1989.
Oh, Peter Sarsgaard, yes, I've seen him in a rather intimate setting.
Alright, we don't know, Pat.
Okay.
Stop.
I mean,
There was-
it's a... Okay.
Yeah.
But who else?
There's also Mike McGlone of 1991.
That's Cab from Happy Accidents, right?
Okay. I don't know how you would remember him from that one. He's done so much other things, but okay.
I mean, it's a good film.
I guess you just watch those ones that are uncommon.
I have. Well, looking ahead, we have some upcoming news for sports. Tryouts are over. They are officially...
They are done.
They are done.
They're done.
Get them out of here.
They are the athletes are allowed to officially practice.
They are. They no longer have to pretend.
They don't need to pretend.
The teams have been decided, and basketball actually has their first game against Sacred Heart on the 12th, so make sure you go support them.
And also on the 12th, hockey has a game at Catholic Memorial.
So this might be a difficult choice for some because you have the first basketball game of the year, first hockey game of the year. So you really have to decide, okay, where am I going to spend my time? What would you suggest? So I'm a conflicted student, right? Let's really set the scene.
All right.
I'm a conflicted, we'll say freshman, who's never been to a prep game before.
That's you.
And I have to choose between basketball and hockey. What do I do and how do I go about choosing that?
Well, which sport do you prefer?
I mean, I think if I preferred one of them, I wouldn't be having this discussion. I think I love them both equally.
Okay.
What do I do? Make it like a random thing. Like leave it up to chance.
Okay, so you have to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Mhm.
Okay, and then you take the opposite of what you got.
Right.
And that's the one you got.
And you do the whole thing in French.
Yes.
Yes.
In
Okay,
French,
good.
because you take that this year.
Right. So if anyone's in that position, that's the way
what
to
you
go.
do.
For campus ministry, their toy drive actually starts today. So if you have any toys you'd like to bring in to donate to those who need them this Christmas season, that would be much appreciated.
The Feast of the Immaculate Conception will be this Tuesday.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
But here's
Are
the thing.
you vibing?
I am. Yes.
Do you feel it?
I do feel it. Here's what we've recently acquired: some new technology.
We have.
Or I wouldn't call it technology so much as psychic powers,
Exactly.
basically, to put it bluntly, where we can really, really sort of predict the future.
So I'm getting a little bit of feeling. It's gonna be really
I'm
long.
I'm trying to picture the mass tomorrow. I think it's going to be long. There will be a perfectly traditional first reading. There won't be any people dancing around trees. I'm going to try to relay this vision to you.
The
right?
Oh, that was exhausting.
What? What was exhausting?
Predicting the future.
Predicting the future is
Yes.
exhausting.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, clearly not. You haven't done that good of a job, but
Are you sure?
yeah, just take the next segment though. I've got a really bad headache.
Midterms kick off next week, and as for the chemistry midterms, all of them are on Monday.
No, we lied to you. They are still Friday, and
But
nope. And just a little. This is something new.
Yeah.
Actually, a missing caution cone. You know those big yellow cones that warn you if the floor is wet.
usually in B4.
Usually in B4. Yeah, there's been one there for about 2 months now.
2 months.
Recently went missing. Was
Did
last
it?
seen with Junior Sean Leary.
Sean Leary.
We think he might have been trying to take it to the ring dance.
Yeah.
So if that went poorly and you see this caution cone, please let us know and we
Let us
will
know.
return it.
We need to.
Well, thank you so much for watching. We'd like to shout out the Card Game Club, which will be starting soon on Wednesdays, but it is the inferior of card clubs involving cards.
No, it's not bad.
Yes, it is.
It's much better.
100%.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
Well,
better.
thank you for watching. Be sure to
Don't
tune
listen to
in
him.
next week.
Go to
Check us
Card
out on
Game Club.
YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. And as always, it's not just news.
It is news.
Thank you. Have a great week and a great break, Fairfield Prep.
And go to Card Game Club.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.